My name is Hubert. It is so great to meet you, everyone in this class. And thank you for giving me this great opportunity, our professor. I am currently working as a director of a product management at Samsung SDS. Through my 17-year career, I did a lot of agile, lean startup, and design thinking work. So I am super excited to learn more about HCI from our professor and from all the classmates in here. Today, I would like to use this precious 10 minutes to introduce my work. I think you will find something interesting because it is a real life example with HCI. Yes, it is entirely about finding a problem and a solution to it. Well, let's get started. Um, well, I think it was 1.5 years ago. It was July 2019. One day, our company executive vice president asked me to have lunch together. During the lunch time, he suddenly asked me this question: Hubert, would you like to do your own business? I paused a bit and answered like, sounds like a good opportunity. Then he said, I knew you'd like it. I had to ask him back about his intention. So what's it about? He smiled and said, make a brand new collaboration tool and make our company proud. With the tool you make, you start your own business. And he added, I already talked with the CEO, so it's done. I just realized it was not asking but ordering. Well, I was shocked a bit. Yes, it was a good opportunity for me because normally this kind of a chance does not come to you while working in a big company like Samsung. But still, the collaboration market is one of the most saturated markets. It is the reddest ocean among all the oceans. We all know that there are so many great tools existing already, like Zoom, Microsoft Teams, and WebEx. After the lunchtime, I also had to find the right reason why I should do this work, except I got an order from him. Even I had a hard time convincing myself. I did not want to make another copycat of great tools like Slack and Zoom. So we did a lot of desk research, and I found there was an interesting problem which was generated recently. There are a lot of great tools out there, but they are actually putting many people into interestingly difficult situations, especially for the product managers in a software development team. Like this article on the pad, product managers need to deal with at least 11 different tools at work, and it is normal, which sounds really crazy. If you want your job to be done, you need to learn how to use 11 different collaboration tools. For instance, I, as a product manager, need to know how to use Google Workspace, Zoom, Figma, Slack, Draw.io, Trello, Jira, Confluence, and InVision. It must be a huge headache, especially for junior product managers. As a matter of fact, for that reason, people need to change Windows all the time to use different tools. It is crazy that everyone does app switching 373 times a day. That will lead us to waste 23 minutes a day on average. That means 40% productivity decrease. After finding enough desk research data, I wanted to meet real people and wanted to prove the problem was actually existing in the real life. So we met about 20 potential users from 15 different companies to do the user research and to identify the problem more clearly. We also went to the US and met 10 product managers too. And we organized thoughts and came up with the first scenario. And then we had another trip. We validated it with another group of users. We could do these trips because it was just before pandemic hit. We changed the scenario to reflect the feedback. right after every time we did the interview with these people. So I would like to show you one video clip which my team created. It is about the situation we are facing every day if you are in a software development team. The video has two parts. One is about describing the problem I mentioned. The other is about the solution to solve that problem. Starting from how we are working currently, then it goes to explain the solution we are suggesting with the product. So please check out the video.
Now, imagine you are a product manager at Coupon, and your boss just told you that Amazon outperforms Coupon conversion rates, and he wants you to fix it. To solve this problem, you need to do some research. You start by Googling the topic, find an article, save it to your Chrome browser. Then you skip this step, you find another useful chart, take a screenshot, save it to your local drive. Then you switch to YouTube, you like a video, you save it to your list for future reference. Once all these are done, you need to synthesize and form your own representation. So you go back and forth among all the places where you store your data, you keep switching apps, and you finally come up with a reason why Coupon is falling behind Amazon. So you pull out Google Docs, yes, we know another app, and start typing it down. Then you share your findings with the team through Google Docs and ask them to check it out. And soon, you receive some comments from team members. The Google Docs commenting function doesn't seem to be enough, so you decide to do a Zoom call. Go to your desktop, find Zoom, set up a new call, share the link, and start waiting. Oh, here comes the designer. Once he joins, you share your desktop to facilitate the discussion. Inform him of some of the findings earlier. Screenshot in local drive, the article in Chrome. Your designer also wants to share his screen, which means you have to stop sharing. Designer draws the checkout process for you and let you know the key difference. 3 steps into 6. Okay, we get it. After that, you take back the screen sharing and summarize all the discussion. You two are finally on the same page. How productive! But wait, is it really though? Before you make up your mind, let's take a look at our solution. Assume you're tackling the same problem. Here you firstly create a new board, like in this case, render checkout process optimization. In this first path, lay out the objectives of the project so that you can always remember the goal they're working toward. When you start your research, simply create a new tab. Now you can gather all important information in one place: the URL, text, picture, YouTube, go-tos, and so much more. To compare the checkout process with Amazon, you can draw out your process and Amazon process side by side. When supervising your insight, you have all your information at your fingertips, no more juggling with 20 different apps. And when you're done with your insight, you can mention your team members right on the canvas. What if you need to discuss over video conference? No issue at all. With just one click, everyone comes to the same board, and the concept of desktop sharing is so out of date. On this board, you and your team can view the slides together, understand your thought process, and get the job done. Thanks to the integration with many other popular tools, the most up-to-date design concept is right next to what you wanted to design. If you have any comments, no problem. Just circle it out and ask, all in real time. When design is done and development starts, you have Jira showing the status of all tickets, and guess what? You can move your cards right there within the same board. Like we promised, no more back and forth. With our tool, regardless of what tool you use, you gather all your information in one place, where real discussion happens in real time.
So what do you think? Um, do you think like we explained the problem and the solution to it clearly? After creating this video, we started to build MVP as a working software. We had only 3 developers at the time, but came up with a good enough MVP to validate the scenario with the more potential users. After 3 months, we succeeded to get another sponsorship to build the actual product. We could gather more folks to do this work. So after another 6 months development, we came up with a product called Marimba, which is an online whiteboard-based real-time collaboration tool. We started open beta service about 6 months ago. Now we have about 2,000 weekly active users. On here, on this product, we mainly have four features now. One, we have an infinite whiteboard. You can put anything like sticky notes, text, or image anywhere to brainstorm with your team. And two, we provide a real-time credit feature. You can see what your friends are doing with the real-time cursors. You can even follow your friend's view by clicking on the top right circle, shape user icon. Three, you can use video call, which has good quality with a noise canceling function. And last, we provide integrations with other tools like Google Workspace, InVision, and YouTube. You can put any object on this board to collaborate with your team. We expected to solve product manager's problem with this product after the development, but unexpected interesting things started to happen after this with the pandemic hit. The area we are we were recognized as only offline meeting is possible, and that is top right area was forced to go online as well by COVID-19 pandemic hit. Types of meetings here were, for instance, a team workshop, retrospectives, and any type of real-time meeting requiring active participation from everyone. That needs to happen synchronously and collaboratively. Um, for this reason, unexpected roles of people started to use this tool, especially university students. They said it was a good tool for group activities because you could see who's not working on your project and who's working more effectively. And then facilitators and enterprise training course managers were also starting to use it. You might be able to use this tool for group activities in this class too. The good thing about using this tool is having me, the actual decision maker of a product development. Please give me any feedback to improve the usability. I will transfer this feedback to my team product managers. It will be free until we see enough users. We only have about 2,000 weekly active users until now. And also, I don't think I will charge this to the university students for a long time because our company is not a startup. So please have a fun with this. Um, what I'd like to achieve is with this tool, Marimba, I truly believe the world can be filled with empathy and positive interactions. So please enjoy with this tool and thank you for listening.